I need something to eat.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? She's not over there. Where did she run off to? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Help me.
Living for the sake of dying. is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elfin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in, then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand at all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell. Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, we thought we'd turn the tables and critique your appearance for a change.
It's not fair if we're the only ones subjected to it.
What?
Did you guys hear? Apparently, she found that dress of hers in some old ruins.
Alphen, we haven't heard from you yet. Would you care to tell us your verdict?
Sure, I guess. To be honest, when I first saw Shion in that dress, I
Quit it!
was absolutely captivated.
Alright, I think that's enough fun for one day.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danan.
True, Ren and Opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. And again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Naught but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving? That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Wow! Thank you. What? Great!
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well... Oh, if you say so. Let me see, Yes, you're in well, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear!
Appears between heaven and it's a duel of the arts! Freeze Lancer! Divine Savior!
No armor can stop
Charge
me!
like that could easily be
Remind me
fatal.
to stand just as well, I'm here to stop.
Do it! Seize the enemy's arc!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Demon Tank! Double Demon! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A chain between heaven and earth! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Don't mind if I do!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion
Not
actually
today.
look flustered.
Armor won't save you!
Divine Savior! A chain...
Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away! Eternal
Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Down on the ground! Shattering the pieces! Attack time! I'll face you! I'm ready!
Dragon Claw!
Divine
Deny!
A chain between heaven... I never miss! A chain between heaven and... Blah, 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 blah!
Dragon Claw!
Soaring blast!
Divine Savior! A chain blah, blah, blah!
Spear!
Divine Savior! Blah, blah, blah!
Wind!
Maelstrom! Got it! Now's our chance!
Burn!
I'll heal you all! Maelstrom! All disasters made one! Come forth!
Leave the charges to me!
Thanks, Xion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Can't get out of this!
Here I go!
Rain
One more! Nail do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
All disasters made one! Don't mind if I do! A chain between heaven and earth! Glacial Spear! A wailing Dandiel!
I can carve through armor!
Freeze Lancer! A chain between heaven...
Force of regeneration!
There is logic within your every move.
It'll take more than brute
Being
force to
interrupted.
win.
I'll try to provide that strength.
I'm on a roll! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Blah, blah, blah.
Instinct shot!
Burn!
A whirling struggle. You get the gist.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
A whirling struggle.
Take this!
Here goes! trouble! Winds of heaven! First cyclone! All disasters made one! Magic and lightning!
Shattering the pieces!
Maelstrom! All disasters blah blah blah!
Nice work!
Maelstrom! Far beyond the darkest sky! You get the gist! Shooting star! Far beyond the... You get the gist! Shooting star! Far enough! Blah blah blah! Arts requires complete focus! All disasters bring you down! Come forth, the helix of purity! Maelstrom! A chain between heaven and earth!
Ready and ready!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
All disasters made one!
No further!
Forth, the helix of purity!
Pierce through! You picked the wrong fight!
Maelstrom! The chain between heaven and
Finish
earth!
it!
Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I'll smash you!
Soaring light spear!
The power of one!
Chain
Yours
between
to be
heaven and
left free!
A wailing banshee of lightning! Out of ammo! Divine state! A chain between heaven and earth!
Raining slash!
Begin!
A wailing banshee of lightning! A whirling struggle!
Megasonic dash!
Leave the charge to me!
One more! In here!
Pierce through!
Blah blah blah!
Shattering the pieces! Take this!
Blah blah blah! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Chain between heaven and earth. Not on my watch. Annihilation.
Resonate with the earth!
If it cools up!
Time to get out of the way!
Rending you apart!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and Crewers!
In their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Broken!
I'll show you how
Astral
useful I
Force.
can...
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
You got company. Reload.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Gun! I'll leave it to you!
A chain between magic is out. Don't mind if I do. You get the gist. Hear me. Divine savior. Blah blah blah. Hear my call. A chain with blah blah blah. Divine savior. Blah blah blah. Divine savior. Blah blah
You
blah.
attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy
Finish it!
opponent.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Far enough!
Divine savior. All disasters made one. Hold
In
on
a
to your
bind?
heart. Here I come. Maelstrom. All disasters made one. Come forth, the helix of purity.
This one's mine!
I can do!
I don't know what I'd do without you. Go, Helene! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
All disasters
Like a finely
made
timed
one.
waltz.
Come forth, the helix of purity. Maelstrom. All disasters.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
All disasters made one.
To be let
The
down!
helix of purity.
Shattering the pieces!
Maelstrom! All disasters made one. Come forth, the helix of purity. Maelstrom!
Do it!
All disasters made blah 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 magic. Sleep now.
Ready to go!
Go get him.
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A chain between heaven and earth. Hear me, flame of a wailing banshee of lightning. Divine Savior! A chain between heaven and earth. A chain between heaven and earth.
Regenerate!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Prepares is free from regret.
Divine Savior! A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning! Select
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
Grade one.
No time to hold back.
Magic Shazam! Nail strike!
Why'd you do it?
To stop you dying? Blah, blah, blah.
Shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Oh, blah, blah, blah. In here! I don't even know the word defeat. Cyclone!
Eat dirt!
Freeze! Blah, blah, blah. Divine Savior!
Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Blah, blah, blah. Freeze, Lancer!
In a bind?
You get sick. It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! A chain between heaven and earth.
Stalagmite!
A wailing banshee of lightning! Sealed! Here's a healing art!
Stalagmite!
This one's mine! Divine Savior! A whirling struggle!
I'm ready!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Here goes!
Alpha! Burn in hell!
Cyclone! A whirling struggle!
Rising Wyvern!
Winds of heaven stand in force! Cyclone! You don't mind if I do! Gemini Aqua! Mega Ray! I'm all stuffed up! Maelstrom! Leave the torch to me!
Finish this!
Tornado drive!
Mega Ray!
It's go time!
Rising Wyvern!
You!
Can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer! Divine Savior!
I can shatter any steel!
Gravitas Field! Mega Ray!
Got fire!
I've got this! Unlimited!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around! Radiant Spear!
Certainly not.
Eat dirt! A chain between heaven and earth!
Where are you
going? Eat dirt! A wailing banshee of
Not much
lightning!
longer to go.
Come on! One final push!
Let's do this together,
Between
Alvin.
heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that! Blah, blah, blah! I'm out of ammo!
Hitting shattering pieces! Attack time!
Another one down!
No further!
I'm
ready!
Rising! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Here! There! Go!
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
A wailing
Here I will
banshee of
go.
lightning!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered. Divine Savior! A chain between heaven and earth! Blah, 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 that's it! Divine Savior! A chain between... You get the gist. Divine Savior!
Rising Wyvern!
Lunar corruption! Blah, blah, blah! I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation! Radiant light! Searing flame!
Go time!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Let the marksman handle it.
You get the gist. I never miss! You get the gist. Divine Savior! Blah, blah, blah!
Not today!
Divine Blah, blah, blah! Healing Clothesline!
Can't get out of this!
You get the gist. Divine Savior! Outstanding form! By the power of a whirling struggle!
Stalagmite!
Winds of heaven! Burst forth! Cyclone! A whirling struggle!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
All disasters made one!
Not today!
Pieces! Attack time! I far through armor!
In here! All disasters made one!
Nothing gets by me! In a bind?
Sleep now!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Maelstrom! All disasters made one! Do it! Blah, blah, blah! Magic!
In an instant! Impact rock!
Let's see what you've got. Anything in armor is all mine!
Be still! Rising Falcon!
Elusive deity!
Divine state!
I'm ready.
Surrounding Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Elusive
Lunar
deity!
blast!
Rotating piles!
Divine state! A chain between heaven and earth! Here I call! A wailing dancing lightning!
Yeah! And hover it to me! Resonate with the earth!
Here's evil! A chain between heaven and earth! A
Handle it! Deny! Begin!
divine state! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing
Not much longer to go.
lightning!
Come on, one final push!
A chain between heaven and
Together!
earth!
Take this!
A wailing dancing
Shattering
lightning!
pieces! Attack time!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Resonate with the
Divine
earth!
state! Require complete focus! A chain between mine! Blah blah blah! Magic!
Rising Falcon!
Bloody
Divine state! Blah blah blah! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Burn and
All
radiant light!
disasters made one! Come forth, a helix of purity!
Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
A whirling struggle!
Demon Fang!
Winds of heaven! Burst forth!
Shockwave Blast!
A chain between
Shattering pieces!
Echo Blade!
Soaring blast!
Double Demon Fang!
a chain between heaven and earth!
Yours to be led
A
free!
wailing dancy of lightning!
You're mine!
Divine state! All disasters made one! Come forth, a helix of purity! Maelstrom! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing dancy of lightning!
Demon Fang! Tornado Drive!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Sonic Thrust!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing dancy of all disasters made one! Come
Take this! Hiding far through armor!
Maelstrom!
Deny!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Can't get out of this!
Here I come! Rising Falcon! Not today!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing dancy of lightning!
Soaring blast!
Divine state! A chain between heaven and
I'm
earth!
ready!
Do it!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
All disasters made one!
Rising Falcon!
Don't mind if I do! All thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Armor won't save you! Seismic rupture!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Ha! Do it!
Long! Hey! Ha! Blow them away!
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Dance on the wind. The earth throbs in pain. Dance on the wind. Can you take it? Dance on the wind. The tempest engulfs you. Crescent flash. Crescent flash. Dance on the wind. Can you take it? You're mine. Crescent flash. Dance on the wind. Prepare to be sealed. The tempest engulfs. So you want me, do you? No further. Crescent flash. The tempest engulfs you. Dance on the wind. Ha! Benediction light. Heal. The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Now it's my turn! Do you require a hand? In a bind? Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Crescent flash! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Crescent flash! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! I'll face you! The tempest engulfs you! Benediction light. Heal! The earth throbs in pain. Crescent flash! Crescent flash! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Crescent flash! Dance on the wind! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! I'll face you! Tornado drive! Do you require a hand? Dance on the wind! Elusive deity! Nothing will hold me back. Dance on the wind! Can you take it? The tempest engulfs you! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Can you take it? Dance on the wind! Elusive deity! The tempest engulfs you! Benediction light. Heal! You require a hand. The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Crescent flash! Ha! The tempest engulfs you! I'll face you! Dance on the wind! You're mine! Nothing will hold me back. In a bind? The tempest engulfs you! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! The tempest engulfs you! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins. Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! A scream bathed in blood. Rendi, take this! No further! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Take this! Bloody howling! In a bind? The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Crescent flash! Can you take it? Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Crescent flash! Prepare to be sealed! Dance on the wind! Dance on the wind! Benediction light. Heal! A scream bathed in blood, rending you a bloody howling, rending you apart! Bloody howling, rending you up. Another incantation ruined. Benediction light. Heal! A scream bathed. A scream bathed in blood, rending you bloody howling! The tempest engulfs you! The tempest engulfs you! Prepare to be sealed! The tempest engulfs you! Begin! Dance on the wind! Crescent flash! Take this! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! Does it hurt? Reflect on thy... Thou art of being interrupted! Reflect on thy sins! Reflect on thy sins! They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins! They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened. Prepare to be sealed. Execution! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! No further! Crescent flash! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! Begin! Take this! Crescent flash! I'll face you! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Dance on the wind! The tempest engulfs you! I'll face you! You're mine! Dance on the wind! Now or never! Execution! They smite with black... Bloody howling! Bloody howling! Bloody howling! Can't get out of this! The tempest engulfs you! What? Dance on the wind! Reflect on thy sins. Benediction light. Heal! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! Execution! Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade! You'll find no mercy! Crescent flash! The tempest engulfs you! Dance on the wind! What a wonderful treasure this is.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Little help!
The flame inside me yearns
One
to be
more.
let free!
This one's mine! Divine Burning! I can handle it! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer!
Prepare to be sealed!
Divine Savior! A chain between
this.
heaven and earth! A wailing Banshee of Lightning! Glitter Blast! Divine Savior! A chain between heaven and earth! Oh, do it! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Finish it! Ghost you! In an instant! Impact blow! We're a pretty lethal... Combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
An opponent like this should be easy. This one's mine!
Feel its purity! Here, let me help! Man,
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm
Glacial
sorry.
Spear! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer! Far beyond the darkest
Time to let it rip.
I call upon thee! First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Lunar
Here I
corruption!
come.
Shooting
Damn it.
star!
It's too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Helix of purity!
Victory is within...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Slash!
Far beyond the darkest sky! I call upon...
Far enough! Be still! I'm not done! Tear!
Shooting star! All disasters may one!
Ignite!
All disasters may one! Come!
Don't get careless.
I'm okay, guys.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. What would I do without you? That'll bring you down. Eat dirt! All just... I'm not so good with Air Force parties.
No further! Double Demon Fang!
Freeze level!
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Purity! Will this help? A chain between heaven and earth! Healing circle! A wailing Banshee of Lightning!
Gathering vegetation ruin.
Chain between don't mind if I do.
I'm ready! Here I come!
Watch your back!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Divine sting! Chain between
I'm ready!
astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done! Let the marksman handle this! This one's mine!
Eternal devastation!
Downfall!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'll smash you!
Mega ray!
Everlasting darkness!
This one's mine!
Negative gate!
Divine sting! A chain between heaven and earth! Here's evil! A wailing banshee of lightning! Freeze lantern! Divine sting! A chain between heaven and earth!
In a vine?
A wailing banshee of lightning!
To be let free!
A chain between heaven and earth! First aid! A wailing banshee of lightning! Searing
Finish it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A chain between heaven and earth!
It's go time!
Armor won't save you!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other
This
would.
one's mine!
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art!
Finish it!
Divine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin! Heaven
It's
and
time
earth!
to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Not on my watch!
Still out,
Nail strike! Far beyond the darkest side!
Finish it!
Shield! Here's the evil! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
So I still had room to grow.
We've reached our destination. Do we have enough food stocked up?
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Courteous, aren't you?
You Where are you going?
Rising Lightning!
Take
This
this!
one's gonna be tough!
Shooting star! All disasters made one! Come forth and give us security!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
Come one, come all!
All disasters made one! Come forth by the power of water!
Demon
Mega Ray! Now strike! Whatever you do, just stay away from the floor. A whirling struggle. Radiant pierce. Winds of heaven. Art expert, come through.
Victory is within reach.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this now.
Unbreak the cycle. Winds of heaven. First finish.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Coming through!
Struggle.
Prepare to be
Winds
done!
of heaven.
Take this!
Spirit flames. Reload. A whirling struggle.
Armor won't save you! Negative gain! Reflect on thy sin. They smite with
A whirling
Your
struggle.
blade moves like silk. That is what my instincts took over.
How fascinating.
This one's
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
The heavens must be smiling.
get lost.
gets by me! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Razor spear. Here's evil. Divine came between heaven. Your wings won't save you from me. A wailing negative lightning. First aid.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
Anything in
done.
armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
A chain between heaven and
I'm
earth.
ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Step back! This one's all law!
Let's dispose of the
trash.
Can't get out of this!
Ordering Alpha!
Stay calm. I shall provide
A
assistance.
whirling struggle. Take it.
Burn!
Winds of heaven. First force. Mega ray. I'm all stocked up. Do it. Falcon. Astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Here I well done.
Front! Lunar Rondo!
Do it.
That extra training paid off.
Go no further. Searing flame. Reload. Cyclone. A whirling struggle. Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. I'm on a roll.
I can't imagine what we do without you, Manuel.
Who, me? That's a little much, don't you think?
I'm serious. You're a lifesaver.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Everyone hanging in there?
Radiant here!
Can you take it?
Hear me! Flame of fury! I never miss! I could flip the ring to keep up with the wall!
Bloody holiday! I'll take you all on! We got fires! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
No further! Double demon fang!
By the power of Maelstrom! All disasters make it a whirling
They
winds of
smite with
heaven.
blackened blade!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
An opponent... This
A
should be
whirling
easy.
struggle. I never miss a heaven. First force. Searing flame. Reload. Cyclone. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. First force.
Down on the ground.
Annihilation.
Got fires.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Take you all on. All yours.
Who wants to die now?
Dragon swarm. Bloody try this.
Cyclone. Flame. A whirling.
Now you see what I can.
Ready to go. Corruption. By the power of water. Cyclone. A whirling struggle.
Rotating
Winds of
pile
heaven.
driver.
First force.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Out of our way! Between heaven and earth!
Ignite.
A wailing fancy of lightning! Mega ray!
Take this.
Annihilation!
Demon
Divine!
Phantom!
A chain between heaven and earth! Mega ray!
Begin.
A wailing form!
Destruction. I'll grind you into dust.
Divine! A chain between heaven and earth!
Down on the ground. I'll smack you.
Mega ray!
Demon
Divine! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing fancy of lightning! Divine! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing fancy of lightning! Divine! Far beyond the darkest skies! I call upon thee! Amazing! Shooting star! Far beyond the mine! I call upon thee! Lunar blast!
Anything in armor is all mine. Elusive deity. This should do it. No God shall break the deal.
High-breaking order!
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Step back. This one's all law.
You got company!
Ready to go!
Water, hear my
Take
call!
this. Lightning thrust. Rising thrust.
Cyclone! A whirling struggle. They may look cute and stuff, but they're business!
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of
These
this?
enemies aren't... Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
A whirling struggle. Pierce evil!
Demon,
Breathe Lancer!
swallow blade.
Will this help? Cyclone! Healing circle!
Not today.
Do it! Winds of heaven! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry
Whirling
distraction.
trouble. There's still more to go. Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First...
All yours, Kisara.
A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload! Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Annihilate! Winds of heaven! First force! Searing flame! Reload
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Get lost! Struggle! Winds of heaven!
Take this! Blow away! I'll take you all on!
Armor won't save you!
Leaving you apart! Alpha!
Ready! A whirling struggle! Not in your dreams! That's my cue! Do it!
Totally! Shut him down! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Struggle!
Like a finely timed walk. This calls for a celebratory drink.
Out of our way! Struggle! Winds of heaven! First power! Annihilation! A whirling struggle!
This one's
Winds of
mine!
heaven! You got company! Radiant here!
Execution!
Cyclone! A whirling struggle! Radiant ring!
Leave them smelling to me.
Yeah, and the fire is war! Demon Blast! Denied!
Prepare to be seen!
I'll smash you!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple heart.
Out of our way! Struggle!
Scream.
In a bind!
First force!
Flaming thrust!
Water! Cyclone! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing energy of lightning! Laser spear! Piercing!
Blind freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
I shall provide assistance.
Can you take care of that?
Logic
No
wins
sooner
every
said than
time.
done! It'll take more than brute force to win!
Right.
I'll
No
try to
time to hold
provide
back.
I can't imagine what we do without you, Manuel. Who, me? That's a little much.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
You can't get out of this!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Well, looky here. Go no further.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Soaring blast!
Cyclone! A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven! First force! Cyclone!
Infernal torrent! I'll take you all on!
Denied!
Turn the tables on him!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
Cyclone! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Sweet dreams! Freeze lance! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. There's more where that came from.
forgive you!
Arctic waterfall!
Rising Viper!
No further!
Burn in hell!
It'll body slam us into next week! In here! Blah blah blah!
It's go time!
Blah blah blah!
Leave the chargers to me!
A chain between...
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Far beyond the darkest skies! I call upon...
You pick the wrong fight!
Shooting star! You get the gist. Sleep now.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! This time! Not today!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying? A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing bounty of lightning! Divine Caesar! Magic Azam! Burning brightness! Blah blah blah!
Elfin!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Take it! Rising Viper!
Hear my call!
Force Blast! Down on the ground! Your arm! Dragon Swarm!
Burning
Pierce through!
sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
Nothing gets by me! Go!
Missile ray! Annihilation!
Demon Fang! Negative destruction!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Far beyond the darkest! Laser!
Heal my Sonic Thrust!
Celestial River!
I'm ready!
Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
Up.
All in a day's work.
Let's see what you've
A
got.
whirling struggle. Hear me! Flame of fury! Winds of heaven!
You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial
It's
spear!
on!
Pierce evil! Free blow! A whirling struggle!
Rising Viper! Hurricane
Winds
Blast!
of heaven!
Finish it!
Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
No further!
And
Here I
again.
come! Eat dirt!
I never miss. Cyclone! A whirling struggle. Here!
Demon Tank!
Winds of heaven! Do it!
It got fire!
All yours, Kisara!
Demon flame!
No dawn shall break this night! I shall ensure you survive
Blah,
this!
blah, blah. Burning strike! Blah, blah, blah. Fury! Burning strike!
I'm practically unstoppable.
They're surrounding us! Mega ray!
Eat dirt!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Lightning! Downfall! That'll bring you down!
Sonic Thriller! Flame inside! Finish it!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'm all stopped up! Feel!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rain down and glacial spear! Here's the deal! Chain between heaven and earth! Far beyond the darkest sky! I pulse all
I
seas!
don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Little help! Gemini lightning!
Far enough!
Can't get out of this!
Burning strike! All disasters made one!
I'll smash you!
Spread! Burning strike! Maelstrom! All disasters made one! Come forth and healers of purity! Maelstrom! Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilate! I'm ready! Sleep now!
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's
This
for.
one's mine!
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Divine peace! A chain between heaven and earth! Here's evil! A wailing outstanding force!
Anything normal is all mine!
No further!
A chain blah blah blah! Divine savior! Healing circle! Spark ready to go! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Meteor
I'm
storm!
sorry.
The flame magic is there! Burning flame of fury! You get the gist! Here's my call! Here's evil! The flames will roar! Burning
Another incantation
Here's
ruined.
the magic is there! Where are you going? Here, let me help! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you. Sleep now. Radiant pierce! Water, hear my call!
Now you see what I can do!
Here's evil!
Bathed in blood.
Please,
You're mine! Demon Flame!
Meteor storm! Do it! Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more. Everyone's still in one piece?
We finally made it.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away. There's something in the water.
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers. No, mashed potatoes. It's so hard to decide.
Shion has really become quite the foodie, huh?
At least all that time teaching her wasn't for naught.
Shame it all sounds so rich.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Come on over and grab some food.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Night, everyone. Another day, another Gald.
We finally made it.
Nothing gets by me!
Radiant Florida!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer! A whirling struggle. Their hide is thick as armor. Burning field.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to
Charge
stay
like
on
that
your
could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Let the marksman in. Magic is out.
Do it!
Freeze Lancer.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Charge Lancer. Blah, blah, blah. Freeze Lancer.
Nothing can revive me.
Rising Phoenix!
I'm on a roll. Lightning.
Ready and ready!
Freeze Lancer.
Dohalim!
All yours, Isara.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Can you take it?
That'll bring you down!
Maelstrom! All disasters made one! Come here, the healings of purity!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
No further!
Maelstrom! All disasters made one! Come forth, the healings of purity! Maelstrom! All disasters
The enemy
made
wields
one!
arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
By the power of water!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed. Out of our way!
Take this!
Stay calm. Provide assistance.
Denied!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Far beyond
All
the
yours.
sky! I hold on to
Burn in hell! Finish it!
Let me help!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Stop it! Stop it!
Thanks, Kizaru! All disasters made one! Come forth, the healings of purity! Maelstrom!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Did anybody see that?
Let's see what you've got.
Spear! Here's evil!
All disasters made one!
Take this!
The healings of purity!
Are those rockets?
Yin?
All disasters made one! Come!
The flashing part's their weak point!
It's almost strong.
Split it open! Be my guest!
Maelstrom!
I'll smack you!
Knock it into next week!
I'm ready! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Let's see what you've got.
Made one!
Glacial spear!
Here's evil! Purity!
Lightning
Free the surrounding!
Rising Falcon!
All disasters made one! Come!
Ready and ready! Armor!
Save you!
I'm ready! Flying free!
Why can't they just
Get it out of
Charcia! Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your YouTube!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Freeze Lancer!
Finish it!
All yours, Kisara!
A whirling struggle!
I'll make you!
I'm ready! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Blah 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 magic! Freeze Lancer!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
Let's see what you've got.
Ignite!
I can carve through. It's showtime!
Negative gate!
All disasters, you have to aim for the bright area on their back.
No further!
Hurricane Thrust!
Exploit the enemy's
All
weakness.
disasters made one. That's my cue.
Shut him down! Sword rain out!
I'm ready. Here we are. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally. Arts require complete
Okay,
focus.
here I go! You're mine!
Freeze Lancer.
Shine! Radiant light!
Glacial field. All disasters made one.
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on
All
them.
disasters
You're right.
made one.
I'll bear that in mind.
Soaring all disasters made one.
Burn in hell!
Power surges
All
through me.
disasters made one. Come forth. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
It is in the sky. All disasters made one. Come forth.
Over so soon?
Hi, Hoodle.
In a vine?
Sonic Thrust!
Lunar corruption.
Now you see what I can do.
Hurricane Thrust!
Gemini Alpha.
Swallow Blade!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Demon Fang!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Eternal
Where are you
devastation!
going?
Demon
Divine
Fang!
savior.
Here!
Do it. Alpin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Get lost.
Thank
Lunar
you.
corruption. Not on my watch. Gemini Aqua.
Demon Lash. Tornado Drive.
Maelstrom. All disasters made one. Come forth and helix of purity. Maelstrom. Purge malevolence. Arctic Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
Gemini Aqua.
Can't get out of this!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer.
Soaring Spear!
Cut. Go get him.
Dragon Sword!
Annihilate Bullseye.
This could be useful.
Let's see what you've got.
Take this!
Don't mind if I do.
I'll face you!
Lunar Rondo!
Take this!
Soaring Light
All
Spear!
disasters made one. Come forth and he's in the sky.
Take you all out!
Can you take it? Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Arctic water sweep now.
Spear!
Demon
You're
Lash!
mine! Soaring
Here.
Alpha! Flew away!
Searing flame. Cyclone. Here. Arts require complete focus. Amount of ammo. Freeze Lancer. Close one. Do it.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Glacial spear.
Penumbra! Hitting pile
No
driver!
escape!
Maelstrom. I can do this all day. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar. All disasters made one. Bring you down. Forth and heal.
I can carve through walls.
I'm ready! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm ready for the next battle. Hoodle?
An opponent like this should be easy.
In a vine?
Helix of Purity!
Lorna!
Breath of life.
All disasters made one! Come forth as Helix of Purity! Maelstrom! Purge Malevolence! And Arch requires complete focus! One Purge Malevolence! Arcane Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Purge!
Nothing gets by me!
See what I can do!
Purge Malevolence! You get the gist! Sleep now! You get the gist! Take the blah blah blah! Tidal Wave! You get the gist! Lunar Corruption! Freeze Lancer! Blah blah blah!
There is logic within your every move.
It'll take...
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We managed to pull through.
Come and face me!
Purge Malevolence! Arctic Water Corruption! Freeze Lancer! Don't mind if I do! Purge Malevolence! Arctic Water for the weak point!
I can carve through armor!
Blah blah blah!
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Here I come!
Purge Malevolence! Do it! Shazam!
Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing Flame! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Are you ready?
Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the... Go no further! Take it!
No, take this!
How's this?
I can carve through armor! You picked the wrong fight! Shine! Radiant light!
All disasters make one!
Regenerate!
Helix of Purity! Go for the weak point!
Far enough!
All disasters made one! Come forth and Helix of Purity!
It's go time!
Will this help? Mail!
I can carve through armor! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Maelstrom!
I'm sorry.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.